High Court enforcement agents Paul, Steve and Ben are in an exclusive area of Surrey.
Look at these houses.
They have a writ instructing them to collect a staggering £500,000.
You could probably buy 400 handbags with that and possibly get some for your wife as well.
The High Court has awarded £500,000 in damages following a dispute between 4 family members and a former employee who claimed she was missold a business. The judge ruled in the former employee's favour, but the family has not paid up.
They won't be pleased to see us.
The enforcement team is going to the home of the 4 defendants. Their aim is to collect payments or seize assets to cover the damages.
Oh my good God.
Oh, that solves that problem. McLaren's mine.
No, I'm taking that.
Age as preference.
But this job is not going to be as easy as they think.
If we park across one gate, we'll put a chain around the other.
When we go to a job, we look for the assets, and it's the assets that actually focus people. They don't want to lose their prize koi carp or their prize car. Those sort of things focus their mind to saying, look, OK, we can pay this, or at least we can start paying it.
Seized. I've seized it first.
Have you seized these 2 as well?
Yeah.
I don't think
No one's in.
there's anybody in.
It's simple, really. You seize all the cars.
If we wait for 2 hours, we can take them.
Yeah.
The enforcement team must give the defendants 2 hours to pay up. If they don't settle within that time frame, any seized assets can be removed. The clock is ticking.
What was it?
It's a McLaren.
A McLaren. Oh, right. OK.
I'd say about 300-400 grand.
It's not only expensive, it's rare. One of only 375 in the world. But if it's on a lease or hire purchase agreement, the team can't take it. With no guarantee that any of the vehicles can be used to pay off the damages, the enforcement team must hunt for more assets to seize.
Careful.
There's a dog round here, I'm going to be cross.
Good luck.
Steve looks for an unlocked door. If he finds one, he can legally enter the house to seize possessions.
Did they pay outright for it?
Ben rings the car dealership to do a bit of detective work.
All right then. He bought it 2 weeks ago.
No access at all, I'm afraid. I'm too old for this.
The enforcement team must now wait until the 2-hour deadline is up. 30 minutes later, one of the 4 defendants named on the writ arrives. Ben breaks the news that he's here to collect damages of over £500,000.
You owe them £518,750.
Sort of take them first and argue about it later.
The judgment's still in process?
No, the judgment's been processed. It's been awarded and now it's been transferred to the High Court. And we're here to collect on it.
Let me speak to my husband and
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Rasham has just turned up. We'll carry on talking to her.
But the defendant has other plans.
Sorry.
Would you like to speak to my solicitor?
Yeah, by all means. Good morning, sir. We're High Court enforcement.
The defendant's solicitor is applying for a stay of execution, another court order that could stop this enforcement action being carried out.
Well, yeah, but it hasn't been stayed yet and we're here to execute it. So unless it's actually stayed as we speak.
Paul calls the claimant's solicitor to check if the order has been granted.
So I've had their solicitor on the phone to me from abroad. He's saying they've applied to the Court of Appeal. That's right, but they haven't got the stay of execution. No, that's fine, so nothing's changed. We're still rolling. OK, I've spoken to our instructing solicitor. There is no stay of execution, so nothing has changed. The warrant is still live and active.
The defendants have failed to persuade Paul to stop carrying out the writ. The enforcement team arrived at the property 1 hour ago. Now the defendant has just 60 minutes to prove that the vehicles don't belong to her or the other defendants. Otherwise, they'll be removed.
All the cars are not, you won't be able to take them.
But we will take them. We take them and then people produce the documents.
So if you get the documents now, you
Yeah.
can't take them.
That's right.
Where's the handle? Have we tried to open it?
An hour later, Paul's deadline for the defendant to produce the documents is up. He calls a towing company.
We now want the McLaren, Mercedes and Discovery picked up ASAP.
The prestige cars, worth several £100,000, are about to be taken away.
We're locked and loaded. And we're just about to fire.
Today they're en route to a seize and sell job in Surbiton on the outskirts of London. The debt is an eye-watering £25,000. It's owed to a firm of solicitors who were employed to fight a court case, but who haven't been paid. If Paul and Steve can get the debtor to pay up, they'll get a percentage. If not, they'll have to remove his possessions and sell them to earn any commission.
Hello. Excuse me, I'm looking for these people here.
Mr. Joe is not here.
We're from the High Court. It's to do with legal costs. We have a warrant here for £25,000 worth of legal costs. Can we come in and talk about it so we can get on the telephone to them? All right?
Mr. Cho, the man they're after, is at work.
Mr. Joe is my husband. He's in office now.
All right. Is that quite close? Is the office quite close? Could you ring? Could we? We need to resolve this today, if that's possible, please.
여보세요? Okay.
Hello? Yes, my name is Paul Bowhill. I'm a High Court enforcement officer. We have a warrant here for £25,300. Are you aware of it? If I can explain, this is quite serious though, is that the writ here authorises me to take payment of this money, £25,000, or to take away the contents of your house. I mean, is there any possibility that you can pay? Can I make it really clear that this warrant authorises me to take the contents of your house away if I need to? And if we wait here, I'm quite happy to do that, but there is a cost to that. For every hour that I'm here, it'll cost you £218. Whenever we're doing a job, it's about getting paid, because I get paid if we get a result. We don't get paid if we don't. Yeah, but you're missing the point here. I'm staying here in the house until you ring me back. They're not grasping the enormity of the problem. The critical thing that I didn't notice earlier is the actual judgment in the first place is for less than £9,000.
Yeah, I saw that.
They appealed the decision and lost the appeal. So we're now looking at 3 times the figure. Wow. This is how debt runs out of control, isn't it? It's just a classic example.
Mr. Cho has been made legally responsible for the debt of £25,000 owed to the solicitors. It's a lot of money, and they've no idea if he can pay up. While they wait for his return, Steve begins an inventory to see if there's anything of significant value they can seize.
Dresser? Garden chair set?
Outside, Paul is weighing up the options.
We've done a land registry search, so we're ahead of the game. The property doesn't belong to them. We've also established that the person who is actually here, the guy whose name is on the warrant, is a chartered surveyor. And that the firm he works for are estate agents and surveyors. So in other words, they're people with the ability to pay, in other words.
As they can't take the house, it looks like the only way Mr. Cho can pay off his debt will be through his earnings, especially as Steve's inventory isn't coming up with much.
Nothing so far amounts to the fact that we're looking for £25,000. With all due respect to the people in here, none of this will even scratch the surface. Let's say £100, be brave and say £100 microwave. By the time you take it out, who wants to buy a second-hand microwave? They're not going to pay £100.
3 hours after the sheriff's arrival, Mr. Cho turns up. It's the first opportunity to discuss his debt face to face.
We've taken an inventory of the items in the ground floor here. I understand that upstairs is rented out to other people.
All of these are not ours.
Okay.
I'm not the owner. I had to sell this house.
All right.
Today, I was in the city of London. My wife called me urgently. Somebody visited to collect money, whatever. So I rushed to come here by train and bus. I was shocked.
As the sheriffs check Mr. Cho's expenditure, it becomes clear he's already paying out more money than he's getting in.
Is that your current debt?
And every month I should pay monthly. Can you imagine? So many items to pay, monthly payment. I had to because I'm...
This is you have to pay these?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why you may listed this furniture or whatever.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
us.
No, we know.
The chance of recovering the debt is disappearing.
I'm not in the business of just going through the motions, but I do need to establish that this house doesn't belong to you, which we've done by checking the land registry. You haven't swung into the drive in a brand new Mercedes car, which we would have taken.
No.
So that's okay.
Nothing.
So that's okay.
For example, you...
For example, yeah. That's right, yeah. So we will go away empty-handed, but happy that we've done our job. Now, there is only one weakness to this. If we go away, we report that there is nothing to seize. They could immediately, if they wish, issue bankruptcy proceedings against you.
Voluntary bankrupt.
You're going to do that, are
Yeah,
you?
myself.
Oh, that's fine. That's okay.
Yeah, so but don't worry.
It's not fine, but that's all right. Being in debt used to be a shameful thing. Going bankrupt used to have one hell of a stigma attached to it, but that only now applies to people over 50. People over 50 will be ashamed to be in debt, and they would not want to go bankrupt. Younger people effectively don't care anymore. It's not a problem to them.
With an impending bankruptcy, Mr. Cho is in no position to pay up. Paul and Steve leave empty-handed.
Thank you very much indeed.
Very kind, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
The guy's going to file his bankruptcy. I don't doubt that. He's told us the story, which is sad in its own way. And the thing has just spiralled out of control.
It's very shameful for me personally because I have worked quite a long time. I should have saved money and to pay the debt, but I couldn't pay it because my personal economic difficulties. That's why I feel somewhat shameful. Yeah.
High Court enforcement agents Paul Bowhill, Steve Pinner and Steve's son Ben are on a particularly difficult job in Surrey. They're at the property of a family who recently lost a High Court battle. The result, they've been ordered to pay damages of over £500,000.
What was it? It's a McLaren. I'd say about 300-400 grand.
It's over 2 hours since the team arrived at the house, but the defendants have failed to pay. Now they'll face the full force of the team's High Court's powers. Tow trucks are on their way to remove the seized vehicles. And Ben has more bad news for the defendant.
I must also inform you that it's just gone up another £35,000.
What has?
The debt.
Why?
Because of the new regulations, if you don't pay when we're here within 2 hours, 7.5% goes on top.
It's not just the 35k. Court fees, interest and VAT push the final figure to an eye-watering £617,000.
The total sum outstanding is £617,742.
So will you just keep adding?
No, this is it now. That is the fee. This is what it is, I'm afraid. So that's yours.
Things aren't about to get any better for the defendant. Paul has now been instructed by the claimant's solicitor to serve another court order.
We have a writ which says we've got to collect this or take goods away. The second part is that a charge has been put on the property.
If they don't pay the damages, the defendants could be forced to sell their home.
So it's quite a serious situation.
But there's one more weapon in the enforcement team's armoury.
The impact of bankruptcy on an individual is a serious issue. Their credit cards are stopped, their bank accounts are frozen, and the turmoil it would wreak on their business lives is pretty disastrous.
I must also tell you that I'm also serving you with a statutory demand, which in 21 days you can be made bankrupt if the full amount is not paid.
3 hours after the enforcement team arrived at the property, the first tow truck arrives. The 3 cars are about to be lifted.
We're just going to carry on until we get the email.
Until we get anything, we have to carry on, I'm afraid.
Can you not wait 5 minutes?
No, we've waited 3 hours. We have to draw a line.
The defendant is still frantically trying to prove the cars don't belong to her or the other defendants.
Look,
5 minutes.
madam, you've had 3 hours.
How long will you wait?
Well, we won't.
The defendants have just 7 days to prove that the cars belong to someone else, or they will be sold at auction to help pay the damages. With a charge on their home and the threat of bankruptcy, if they don't pay the £617,000, they're teetering on the brink of ruin.
The object is to focus people's attention. We've come along and we just knocked the chocks out. So the shit is now rolling down the hill and gathering pace.
High Court enforcement agents Delroy Anglin and Brian O'Shaughnessy are in Suffolk with a writ to collect a large business debt.
All right, Dale, what have we got next, mate?
In the first instance, we are looking to collect £15,844.79.
A couple, Mr. and Mrs. Wilby, are named on the writ. They bought a car exhaust business from the claimant, Mr. Skinner, 4 years ago, but they've still not paid the full price agreed for the business.
What's the interest on this?
£3,334.
Quite a large amount, this one, fella.
Brian and Dell's colleagues have visited Mr. Wilby before, but the £15,000 debt has not been cleared. Now the agents want payment in full today, or they will seize goods to pay off the debt.
Yeah, there's nobody here, mate. Yeah, but you can see straight through.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nobody seems to be at home.
Shall we look around the back?
I think we've probably not long missed them because the windows are still steamed up. So I don't think we've missed them by much, but we've missed them.
Nice, isn't it?
Brian and Dell look around the property for assets they can seize if the debtor can't or won't pay.
Oh, lovely old job.
It's a classic MG.
It's in good nick. Yeah, nice. Hang on, I used to have one. I had the BGT, which is the...
Well, you're of the older generation, aren't you? So you'll know a bit more than me about these things.
Yes, it's more experience.
Yeah,
That's
no,
why you
the
should...
old generation.
No, experience.
Not experience at all.
That's why you should do as you're told.
With a knowledge of classic cars, Dell knows the value of this potential asset.
In the days when the collector's cars were worth a bit of money, you'd probably get about 7-8 grand for that. Now, with austerity measures, I'd average it out at about 4 or 5 grand. There's probably more sentimental value, and he wouldn't want us to take that.
Brian and Dell decide to wait outside.
Nice car, though.
Not really.
No, they are. Just because you wouldn't fit in one doesn't mean it's not nice.
I could fit in that.
What, in that?
I could fit in that, yeah.
You wouldn't get out of it if you did.
If I can get in it, I can get out of it, can't I?
No, it's not that easy.
The office have given Dell a number for Mrs. Wilby's workplace.
Hello, surgery.
Yes, good morning. Is Patricia there, please?
Patricia who?
Patricia Wilby.
Yes, speaking.
Patricia, my name is Mr. Anglin. I'm a High Court enforcement agent.
Right.
I'm outside your property at the moment in relation to a High Court writ.
Right.
Is there any chance you could come back to sort this out with us?
Okay, can you just bear with me and I'll ring you back.
Yes, we'll wait for your call, madam. Thank you.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Minutes later, Cyril Wilby arrives home.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Should we go and have a chat?
Mr. Wilby is fully aware of the debt.
It's the date of the...
outside, please, for a minute.
No, sir, I'm not waiting outside.
How much do you want?
We want...
I can't...
We need you...
Is that everything, totally everything I've got?
Well, let me answer your first question. We need £15,844.
I haven't got nothing, I tell you. The most I can give you today is 500 quid. That's all the money I possess. If you could give me 3 months, please. That's all I'm asking for.
The problem is, for me to even consider that, I'd have to have some idea of how you're going to get that money, because people say a lot of things, and then it's difficult in 3 months to
I'll not have it within 3 months. You'll have to.
Can anybody else help you with this issue?
Can anybody help me?
Yeah.
No, I've had all the help I can get.
Mr. Wilby says he can't pay. So Dell starts to put the pressure on.
What's the situation with the MG?
Gone.
Mr. Wilby claims he recently sold the car along with another vehicle.
Okay, so why is the car still here if you sold it?
Because I'm waiting for him to collect it.
So what prevents him from taking it then?
The vehicle's still here because he ain't got nowhere to put.
Well, you know what? We'll end up having to take it, won't we? If we can't come to an arrangement.
You'll have to take whatever you can.
Fine, I will then.
But you can't take the car because...
Yes, we can. And I will.
What,
Okay.
today?
Yes, today. It's a classic car. That'll sell for about 4 or 5 grand, probably. What we're going to do now, we're going to go through your house. If there's anything else of value, and you told me to help myself, so I will.
As Brian looks around the house for other assets to seize, Cyril Wilby calls the woman he says now owns the car.
Is that Mrs. Horrocks? That's Mr. Wilby. Got the virus at my door again. Can you explain to him what you've done about the cars? Now they're taking the car. Yeah, they're taking the MG. Well, they said they can. Can you speak to this lady?
Who is this lady?
The woman who bought the car.
Hello? When did you buy the cars, madam? Okay, why is the car still here then? He has to be insured to drive it because... Yeah, well that means it's still his car. Sorry, who are you in relation to this gentleman? You're his daughter, yeah? We're getting somewhere now. We're not idiots, you know, and we know what's probably gone on. All I want's the truth of the matter, and now we're getting somewhere. And you bought the cars off your father. Well, I'm not happy with the receipt. Your father's still insured on the vehicle.
Dell's detective work on the phone means that the agents can still take the car.
Cyril claimed that the vehicle was now owned by his daughter and stepson. They loaned him some money. Because he's loaned the money, it's not on the hire purchase agreement, so he'd still have to pay the loan technically, and we could still seize the vehicles because they're still Cyril's.
Brian wants to know more about Cyril's long history with the claimant and why he owes him so much money.
Well, what was it all about then?
Well, I bought a business of it
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
So I had to borrow the money.
Yeah.
At the moment, I've paid him £105,000 in the last 3 years.
What he's done, Cyril, is he got a county court judgment in 2011, 24th of May, and he's upgraded to the High Court, the 8th of May this year. My job's just merely to collect the money. That's my job. That's it.
Simple as that. He said everything I've got, I have got nothing left.
Cyril claims that the business he bought had huge unexpected costs, which he's struggled to pay off. 4 years on, he's still over £15,000 in debt.
Please help me. Please. If you could do it, you could help me just like that. Honest, he's making my life hell, honestly.
If you can get half of it, then
we do an arrangement for the balance.
We can do an arrangement for the balance until you manage to get it sorted out. If people cooperate with us, things become a lot easier to deal with. We're more receptive to wanting to help them with their situation, and when they see that, they begin to tell us exactly what the situation is.
Cyril Wilby now makes a last chance appeal to family members to try and raise some cash.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'll speak to you later. Bye. Well, I can come up with £3,500.
It's a start, but the money doesn't come close to clearing the debt.
On the face of it, £3,500 is not enough.
That's all the money I possess. Please take £3,500, leave everything it is for 3 months.
Brian calls the office to see if the claimant will accept Cyril's offer.
We've just finished negotiations. We're at 2, yeah? £3,500 today. And you can do £2,000 a month. I mean, the problem is here, the goods and assets inside the house won't cover the debt outstanding.
Yeah, what?
I'm happy he'll pay the £3,500 today and keep up with this arrangement. Do me a favour, ask the claimant. I need an answer, a swift answer, because I'll act upon his instruction. 1, to take £3,500, £2,000 a month. If not, if he wants us to remove the car, we'll do it. It's up to him. I'm happy to do it. Let me know. Bye-bye. Cyril, what I've done, I've phoned the office, asked them to call the claimant. Now, the claimant has to agree. We can only advise with what's in front. We tell the claimant what's gone on here. 9 times out of 10, they listen to our advice and they deal with it. If they're having a discussion, they know about the vehicles being here. He may not accept that arrangement, but that's what I've advised, okay?
All that Cyril can do is wait to see whether the claimant will accept his offer.
I think he's had a really bad time here. I think he's tried to go into business and it's kind of bitten him on the arse. We don't want to take his car. We've said that to him. He's a really nice chap, to be quite honest. But the facts are this, if he doesn't pay half, we will take control of it and we will remove it.
5 minutes later, Brian gets a call back from the office.
Fine, I appreciate that, lovely. Okay, yeah, well, that's what we're trying to prevent. Okay, and he gets his money. Okay, all right, leave it to me, that's great. Okay, cheers, bye. Cyril, accepted it, all right? They've listened to us and they're happy to do it, all right? I'm happier, yeah? Everything stays there.
We had a call back?
Yeah, go for it, yeah?
The claimant has accepted the proposal, and Cyril can keep his cars for now.
So basically what this is what's called a control goods agreement. What this means is an agreement to you and I, High Court, that the cars are left in your possession. You can use them as you wish, but until the debt's paid, they're in the High Court's possession.
You must remember, if you default,
yes,
the car
they're going,
is
both
going
of
to
them.
go. They will go, and your debt will be cleared then with them both cars. And
Yeah, but I've worked bloody hard for that.
I know you did.
And that's why we've done it, Cyril. All right.
Thank you very much.
You could see he was under a lot of stress, but he's okay. This is a good result for him. Dare I say that? If there's such a thing.